Hi, and welcome. Normally on this channel I make cute, crafty characters and talked about them, but for the last couple of weeks I have been so sad about some things happening in our country I have not had the energy to work on these projects. Today I want to talk to my children, and any others watching, about what is happening in America right now. I am a believer in Jesus Christ, and I will be referencing the Bible and the Lord in what I say. Kids, you might have heard things at school and from your friends about politics. Politics is a word that means having to do with people in charge, and in America it usually refers to elected officials. You might also have heard that there are scary things happening in the world and in politics, but maybe no grown-ups have told you anything about what's going on. To your grown-ups I say, I understand. This is very difficult to talk with children about, but like any sensitive issue, it is safer for them to learn from you and ask you questions than it is for them to get garbled information from other kids. Right now, America is having a hard time. We are divided against each other, and many people hate other people. Jesus talked about this, and he said that if a house, meaning a group, a family, or a nation, be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. We are seeing the fulfillment of that prophecy as people are fighting each other online and even in person. However, that does not mean that everything is bad or that America is doomed. It just means that we have an obligation, a responsibility to fix things. You might have heard about a group called ICE. ICE is a group of people that work for the government. In America, there are legal or allowed ways to enter the country to live here. There are also ways that are illegal or not allowed. ICE's job is supposed to be to send people who are here against the law back to where they came from, so that no one is living here to do bad things. This is not a perfect way to do things, but it is meant to keep us safe. There have been a few immigrants who came to America illegally and did very bad things. This is why ICE exists. People who come from other countries are called immigrants. America is a country made up of millions of immigrants. Most immigrants in the whole world are good, hardworking, kind people who do their best. This is important to remember, whether they're looking for a better life, escaping bad guys where they came from, or just want to experience America. However, in recent weeks and months, ICE has not been doing their job in a way that is safe, fair, or even legal. This is particularly happening now in a place called Minnesota, which is part of the United States of America. ICE there has broken apart families, including families with little children. They have hurt people. A few people have even been killed by ICE, and some people, including me, believe that it was not part of doing their job to hurt or kill these people or families. Please know that the grown-ups in your world are trying their very hardest to fight back against scary and bad things. We know that they are scary things to hear, and that you might be scared right now. We do not want to scare you. I am not trying to scare you by telling you these things. I am trying to help you understand so that you don't feel like a big bad secret is being kept from you. I also want you to know that this is not a surprise, even though it makes many people very sad. The Bible warns us that some very scary and bad things will happen in the world before Jesus comes again. It talks about war, disease, and people being unhappy. It also promises that the righteous will be happy in the end. It says that Heavenly Father will always show you his love in the ways that are very best for you, and he wants you to be good and kind. One thing that is a problem in our country right now is that ICE is searching for anyone who they think looks or sounds like they might be an illegal immigrant. This thing they're doing, judging people by their skin color or hair color or by their accent, is called racism. Racism is bad. And Jesus taught this. He said, "Come unto me all." He did not say all the people that look a certain way or talk a certain way. If a person is good enough to be invited to come by Jesus, we should treat them as fellow children of God. We are not called to worry about skin color or accents. One reason people are fighting back against ICE is that they are treating people with darker skin or accents as if they are not people, or as if they are less than the lighter-skinned, more traditionally American-sounding people. You might be wondering how this will affect you. The answer is that if your grown-ups feel that you are not safe, they will take steps to protect you. They will do everything they can to make sure that you are safe. This might look like them going to protests, which are big gatherings where people peacefully tell the government that they do not like what is happening. This might look like making a family emergency plan. It might look like many things, but the people who love you are doing everything they can to protect you, and many of your grown-ups are doing things to protect other children or grown-ups in the world. You might also wonder what you can do. Here is what I recommend. Be kind. If you notice that your friend at school who looks or talks differently than you is scared, or maybe even misses school or comes late, you can be an extra good friend to them, even if you don't say anything about what is going on around us. If you see a bully on the playground, you can tell a teacher or other safe grown-up what you saw. If you are scared, you should definitely talk to your grown-ups about what is scaring you. It is not your job to fix the scary things happening in the world. It is your job to be a kid, to listen to safe grown-ups, to learn, and to play. Please know that God and Jesus love you. They love your family. Sometimes people do bad things in this world, and that can make us very sad. It makes God and Jesus sad too. But it is important to them that we can make our own choices. The best thing you can do now is trust in God and Jesus and choose to make your little part of the world a safe place. You are loved. You are watched over. Millions of people are fighting right now so that you and all of your friends, your families, and your friends' families are safe. Have a great day. Stay safe. Listen to your grown-ups and be kind.